And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. On the hill here today, Alex Cobb. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes them out. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Stephen Kwan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself, and an easy out to start the game. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez, 32 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And the right-hander deals, and it's fouled away. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Jose Ramirez bops one out. It's 1-0. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. That one fouled off. Noel went deep in his most recent game. Sliced down the right side. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the finale of this 4-game set. And that skips in the dirt. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Two down, bases empty. So in now for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. The next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rogers collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Let him know that you the baddest. Let him know that you the baddest. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Gavin Williams. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Back in Comerica Park. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. And that's in the dirt. McKinstry matched a homer in his last game. And now 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back, tattooed and gone. His second of the year, and we're all square. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Riley Green. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
2-1.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 3-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one is lifted in the air. Jones pulls it down. One down. And here is Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Upstairs. One out, base is empty. Too low, and it's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. It's his 8th home run of the year. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1. Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2. And down on strikes. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Gleyber Torres. Fastball for a strike. Torres launched a homer in his most recent game. Now a pop-up on the infield. Rocchio. And that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Cobb back to work. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Just missed. Fought off foul. Ground ball left side. And quickly one away in the second. Now here's Nolan Jones.
Right fielder,
Just
Nolan
2 for 11
Jones.
in the series so far. And a foul ball. On the ground to third. Zips it across, and that quickly 2 away. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and this game is tied. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Rocchio now at the plate. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Detroit, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Colton Heat. This one high in the air to left center. Kwan heads after it. Makes the catch for the out. One up, one down. And next to hit for Detroit, Jake Rogers. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 strike.
Popped up. Ramirez under it. And there's 2 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Line drive, and that's just foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Just missing there, and the count is 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the rookie second baseman, Khalil Watson. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag and one away in the top of the third.
Left fielder,
now Stephen Kwan grounded out his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ouch.
That hit him. First base is yours.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Cobb checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. First offering, runner goes, pitches low, throws, safe. Kwan, the runner at second with one away. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Man at second. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Green ranges back on it. Leaping, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they grab the lead. It's 4-2. Base is empty, one away. And now Jhonkensy Noel. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Manzardo. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And that's outside. 2 balls and a strike. That one missed. Foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. To first, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Riley Green. Just missed.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Comerica Park as we go to the top of the fourth. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. A little bit low, and that's ball one. Naylor in his third season, 25 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Bounce to the right side, steps on first for the out. And up next for Cleveland, Nolan Jones. He's 0 for 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Up the middle, Sweeney. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Here comes Lane Thomas.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Inside, just missed. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back here in Detroit, now it's the DH, Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson.
Swing and a ball popped up. Watson makes the catch, and there's one gone. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Popped up. Ramirez settles under this one, and there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up, and
no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Colt Keith. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Nope, that's high.
Torres on at second with 2 down. Back to the mound. He's got it. Fires over to first. And that's the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Brian Rocchio. Cobb back to work. And foul ball. And now the count is even. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. They pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the
new pitcher for the Tigers, Matt Manning. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Matt Manning.
So a man at first. Khalil Watson digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Outside low. Now 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner at first with no outs here. That one missing inside. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Carpenter going back onto the bullpen roof and gone. See ya. His second of the year. It's 6-2. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. There's a strike. That one way inside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it.
And meanwhile, that pitch is off the catcher's mitt. It squirts away. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Popped up right side. Keith makes the grab, 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jhonkensy Noel will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
chop to the left side. McKinstry. There's one.
He's out.
Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jake Rogers. Cut on and lifted in the air. Quan sizes this one up. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Meadows at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. His first at bat was a strikeout. The shortstop takes the ball. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's in for a strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas moving under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Leading off for
Man at first,
catcher,
nobody out.
Bo
Naylor, the next to hit, has grounded out a couple of times. That's too low, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Ranging back. Gone, and to the deepest part of the park. He made him pay for that one. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they add on. It's 8-2. Brant Herter into the game.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Now it's going to be Nolan Jones. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there at the knees.
0-2.
Next offering misses down and away. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one just misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Here's Lane Thomas now. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Up the middle, Sweeney on the run, throw to first, and it beats him. What a play. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Brian Rocchio, 1 for 2. Inside, just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering is down low.
Ball. 3-1.
And strike 2.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit, right field. And that keeps the inning going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Khalil Watson.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
There's a strike. Got him looking. And that is that. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Missed inside with the curve. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green.
Right fielder, Riley Green.
In there for strike 1. Oh, great stop. Over to first. In time. Got him.
Now batting, designated hitter, Spencer Torkelson.
2 down, base is empty. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Spencer Torkelson. First offering, and it just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next pitch misses. 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. This one popped up. Middle of the infield. Watson. And makes the grab. That is the inning.
Now pitching.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Tyler Holt.
Number 87.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. The next pitch misses. 1-1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it's foul. Swing and a pop-up. Sweeney makes the catch. And there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one to first. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw. Out number 3. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here comes Gleyber Torres. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not in the Hall of
your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
That one almost got him.
2-2. Oh. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Colt Heath. And takes low for ball 1. The Guardians up big in this one. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And the inning is over. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Holton back to work. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Back to the mound. It hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. Bo Naylor at the plate now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That missed by a lot. And the count now even up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. Nolan Jones getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air. Rogers should have this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Now pitching for
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Sam Hentges.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one in the air, center field. Thomas settles underneath it, makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers.
Yeah.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jason Foley.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is.
Number 68.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Lane Thomas.
Leading off for the Guardians, center fielder Lane Thomas.
There's a strike. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, shortstop
Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Thomas gets his lead at first with nobody out. That misses, and 1-1.
1-1.
And there's a foul ball. One and 2 here. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Oh. Okay.
Chop to first. There's one. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Now it's the second baseman, Khalil Watson.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ball 1 low.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in, and there's two away. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
Stephen Kwan.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
The 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Strike three called on a slider at the knees. And we're back. And here is Zach McKinstry.
Third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Next offering is down low, and it's 2-2. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting, the right
So up next, Riley Green.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. And that one upstairs. Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That's in there. That's strike two.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. So now the DH spot, Spencer Torkelson. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Next offering misses. 3-1 now.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides. One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. And it's even up.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's in there, and it's 1-2. Torkelson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And the next pitch is way outside. Henches is just 1 strike away. That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Gleyber Torres up to the plate, 1 for 3. Ball one there. The lefty, the 1-0. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the last half of inning number 9.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. And that drops in for a strike. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. And that'll load the bases.
Now pitching for
Number
Cleveland.
51 gets the ball now.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
So bases all loaded up. And here's the first baseman, Colt Keith. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
8-2 the final here. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.